Christmas, everybody. And Merry Christmas, Rocha. What's up, dude?
Merry Christmas, Josh. Dude, I already got my Christmas present this year, man. The 49ers win the NFC West, man. It feels so great. The Chiefs also clinched the division, Josh, along with those Minnesota Vikings.
All right, well, congratulations to you, the Vikings, and the Chiefs for clinching your divisions, conquering the West, right?
Yes, sir.
Good stuff, man. What a crazy week it was in Week 15. We saw the greatest comeback in NFL history. The biggest comeback ever. Minnesota, they're down by over 30 points at half. Come back to win that game. And then you have the Jaguars upsetting the Dallas Cowboys in overtime. That was bonkers. The Buffalo Bills winning in that snow game against the Miami Dolphins. That was an incredible game. And the Raiders and their very improbable win against the New England Patriots. Wow. The ending of that game was absolutely bonkers.
I don't know what Jacoby Myers was thinking throwing that pass back to Chandler Jones, dude. That shit was wild.
It was the wildest week of football I can remember.
Yes,
and my Chicago Bears, I got to say, we didn't win the game, but we competed like a motherfucker against the Eagles, and that's all really I could ask for. I was really proud of how Justin Fields played with no Mooney, no Chase Claypool. The defense played pretty damn good in that game. GG's to the Eagles fans out there. That was a hard-fought win. Now, Rocha, in the pick'em, how did you do?
Dude, I did pretty good. I had a bounce-back week. I had 11 picks right this week.
I would have had 12. But I messed up. I did pick 12 games correct last week, but I messed up in the pick'em. I don't know what happened, but some of my picks didn't register. I don't know. Maybe I was going too fast or whatever, but in the pick'em it shows 10 points. But I did pick 12 games correct last week. So.
All right, that's pretty good, though.
But let's shout out the top 10 performers from week number 15. Rocha, who are they?
All right, so starting off, 15 picks right, Josh. Rhea, she only got one pick wrong this week. Congratulations to you.
Rhea, good stuff.
Let's go. Steelers fan for life with 14 picks. Cowboys picks with 14 as well. William had 14. Alpha Kenny 1. Great name, bro, with 14. Maz 2021 with 14 as well. Georgie with 14. Moicon 25 with 14. Packers beat the Bears' ass with 14 picks, right? And rounding it out, Showtime Warriors also with 14.
Well, congratulations to you guys for finishing the top 10. Rhea in the number 1 spot. Okay,
yep.
Nice.
There you go.
Now here's our top 10 overall so far in this season. And remember, there's only a couple more weeks after this, right? Number 1 is going to be Steelers fan for life. Nice. Number 2, mysterious speculations. Number 3, Jonas.
Go.
Number 4, the Hokey Pokey 10. Number 5, Smiling Buddha 22. Number 6 is Travis 1-Up. Nice. Number 7 is Packer Electric. Number 8, Suck My Dak. Number 9 is Anitke. I hope I pronounced that right. And number 10 is Jace's Packers are 3-5. Anyway, thank you guys so much for participating in our pick'em. That's our top 10 overall so far in the season. Doing a great job, guys. There's still a couple more weeks left here in the season. Roach, we got week 16, 17, and 18.
I'm excited, man. I'm trying to go perfect one of these weeks, dude.
I got a few more weeks to do it. But are you ready for week number 16?
I'm ready, man. Let's go.
What about you guys? Are you fucking ready for week 16? We got some big games this week, some crucial games this week. If you're watching the live premiere, hit that thumbs up. Watch on the replay, hit that like button, and let's get ready for Daaaa Picks for week number 16.
Let's go.
And we start off on Thursday Night Football. The New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are coming off that big win in overtime against the Dallas Cowboys. What you got, Roach?
So this game's going to be fun, man. Unfortunately, the Jags did lose tackle Cam Robinson for the year. That's huge because he's the best offensive lineman And Josh, it's going to be the number 1 pick versus the number 2 pick in the 2021 draft. Mike White is out. It's Trevor Lawrence versus Zach Wilson. And I'm rocking with Jennifer Lawrence. Oh, I'm rocking with Trevor Lawrence and the Jags to keep up the great work, keep up the winning, and move closer to an AFC South championship.
Right now, the Jacksonville Jaguars, their destiny is in their own hands. All they got to do is just win these last games. On a 2-game win streak, impressive as hell, Trevor Lawrence is. I'm taking the Jacksonville Jaguars as well on the road. I just don't trust the quarterback over there, Zach Wilson.
Agreed.
In New York. Yeah, not happening. Let's go on to Chicago, where the Bears are hosting the Buffalo Bills. And this is Christmas Eve, folks.
Yes, sir.
And you know what, Roach? I would love a great Christmas Eve gift in an upset win against the Buffalo Bills. We see how incredible Justin Fields is, man. Even with these losses, even with depleted weapons, he's still out there performing and kicking ass. But this is a whole nother beast with the Buffalo Bills coming off that big win against the Miami Dolphins.
Yes, sir.
As much as I'd love to get a win here, I'm thinking the Buffalo Bills are going to win here in Chicago. They're just too good.
For your Chicago Bears, man, Jack Sanborn, I know you love him a lot. He's out for the year.
That sucks.
Claypool's questionable coming to this game. It doesn't matter for me and Josh. I think you guys keep it competitive. I think David Montgomery can have a really great game, but I'm rocking with the Buffalo Bills to move on to 12-3.
All right, Bills Mafia, I'm taking you guys to win this game, but I would love a great Christmas gift.
Hell yeah.
Upset. We'll see. Moving on to the Cleveland Browns hosting the New Orleans Saints. Browns coming off that win against the Baltimore Ravens. Saints also coming off a win against the Atlanta Falcons. Roach?
This is going to be an interesting game. It could be an ugly one, man. Let's see if Deshaun Watson can get into a groove. I'm rocking Josh with the Cleveland Browns. Now, Chubb did not practice today. Let's see how he does throughout the week. But I'm going to rock with the Cleveland Browns to win.
I'm going to take the Browns to win this game as well. They've been pretty damn good this past month. Deshaun Watson starting, found a little bit more of a groove.
Yep.
I'm going to say that continues, and they get the win here at home. The dog pound on Christmas Eve. To Tennessee, with the Titans at home against the Houston Texans. And, man, the Texans, they sure did give the Chiefs a scare, taking them to overtime. That was impressive.
Yes, sir.
Tennessee Titans coming off of a loss, 3 points against the Chargers. Who you have?
So I have this being a competitive game, man. I think the Texans are going to make it very competitive. Ryan Tannehill will be evaluated throughout the week. But whether, Josh, it's Ryan Tannehill or Malik Willis, the Titans need this win. Because if they lose and the Jags win, they are second in the division. So give me Tennessee, but the Texans are going to keep it close again.
What about Pierce?
Pierce is out for the year with an ankle injury.
I'm taking the Titans. Yeah, they need this win, like you said, and they're going to get the job done with King Henry, whether or not Tannehill plays or not. So,
Agreed.
Going with Tennessee. Kansas City Chiefs also clinching their division, just like your San Francisco 49ers, hosting the Seattle Seahawks. Who you got?
Ken Walker did not practice today, Josh. Look for him throughout the week. Tyler Lockett's out with a broken finger this week. Kansas City, Josh, is going to mow over the Seahawks. They are starting to deplete. They are starting to go down. Give me Kansas City by multiple possessions in this game.
Yeah, they're minus 9.5 here at home. I think they win by more. Give me the Chiefs to take care of business against the Seahawks.
Yes, sir.
Minnesota Vikings. Coming off of the greatest comeback in NFL history versus the Colts last week. Now have the New York Giants here at home. Giants coming off that win against Washington. They very much needed that.
Yes.
This past month, before that win, all they had was a tie. So this is a big win. Last week, here they are in Minnesota. What you got?
I'm rocking with the Minnesota Vikings. They're going to take that greatest comeback of all time. They're going to rock with the Giants. They're going to compete in this game, Josh. But I think Minnesota wants to hold us off for that 2 seed. So they're going to pick up the dub and a great game.
I think the Giants could play some really good defense here, cause some mistakes for Kirk Cousins. But ultimately, I think the Vikings will pull it off late. Vikings have been getting a whole lot of shit thrown their way, talking about they're one of the most overrated teams in the NFL. Their 11-3 record is fraudulent. And you know what? I think that's a little bit overrated, overblown with the Minnesota Vikings. They're winning games. And Justin Jefferson, what's going on with him?
He's good to go, man. He's not on an injury report.
All right, great. Minnesota's going to win this.
Yes, sir.
Going on to the New England Patriots, hosting the Jesus Christ, I'm going to fuck that up. Now going to the New England Patriots at home versus the Cincinnati Bengals. And man, oh man, that loss last week to the Raiders was absolutely wild, and that had to sting your heart. Bengals, you guys were down to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the road, come back and absolutely annihilate them on that comeback.
Yep.
I'm going to take the Bengals in this game.
I'm going to rock with the Bengals, too. They handed Tom Brady his first ever 17-0 loss. Comeback. Bengals, sorry, Patriots are going to win again.
Let me go. Yeah, Bengals are one of the hottest teams in the NFL. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Mixon. They get it done again.
Yes, sir.
Carolina Panthers coming off that loss to the Pittsburgh Steelers against the Detroit Lions, who are now on a 3-game win streak. Roach, I'm taking the Red Hot Lions.
Oh, yeah, man. They're a half a game out of a playoff spot, Josh. They win again, and they sneak themselves into a playoff spot, baby.
Look, as a Bears fan, I would not mind seeing the Lions make the playoffs.
Okay.
I think this team has a lot going for themselves. I very much respect them. That'd be pretty dope if they made the playoffs. They would.
I love it.
So,
let's go.
Taking the Lions. The Baltimore Ravens hosting the Atlanta Falcons. Ravens coming off of that loss last week to the Cleveland Browns. Falcons coming off that loss to the New Orleans Saints. Baltimore Ravens are 7.5 favorites. Roach?
I got the Ravens in this one, man. With Lamar Jackson or not, we'll see if he plays. They should be able to win this game.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Baltimore Ravens. I think it's going to be closer than 7.5. I'm going to say this is a field goal game. Justin Tucker, game-winning field goal for the Ravens.
All right.
Moving on to your San Francisco 49ers hosting the Washington Commanders. You guys conquered the West last week. Commanders coming off that loss to the Giants. Who you got?
I think we make it 8 in a row, Josh. Debo's still out for this game. It doesn't matter for me. Brock Purdy's the GOAT. He's going to go down once again and win, baby.
Brock Purdy is the GOAT now, huh?
Yes, sir.
So what's going on with Debo?
He's still going to be out probably till about week 18.
Until week 18?
Yeah.
Probably just keep him out to the playoffs, I'm guessing. But yeah, I'm going to take the San Francisco 49ers. Even though you guys got that sewed up with the division, you guys could still potentially be the number 1 seed in the NFC, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to have the 49ers win this one.
Let's go.
Oh, what should be the primetime game on Christmas Eve, the Dallas Cowboys hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. As of right now, what's the word on Jalen Hurts?
So he did not practice today, and the word is he probably will likely be out for Saturday's game, Josh.
Oh, that sucks, man. This is a matchup we've been waiting for weeks. Cowboys, Eagles, all the shit talking that's been going down, and Hurts might be missing this game. That's awful. That sucks. But who are you taking?
I got to rock with the Cowboys. If there's no Hurts, I'm not going to trust Gardner Minshew, man, so I'm rocking with Dallas, bro.
Wait, you're not trusting Minshew Mania?
Nope, sorry.
Listen, Dallas Cowboys have had a rough couple of weeks. Yeah, they barely won against Houston. They lost in overtime to the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm going to say this is going to be the most motivated Cowboys team we've seen in weeks now. They got to get together. That defense needs to get it together. It's still going to be a good game, I think. Even without Jalen Hurts, I'm going to take the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, let's go.
I'll take the Dallas Cowboys here at home in Jerry's World.
All right.
To the Steel City, where the Pittsburgh Steelers are hosting the Raiders. Get some of that good luck charm that happened in that game against the New England Patriots to seal it. Can that continue here in the Steel City? What's going on with the Raiders? Who you got?
Both playoff teams are on the line here, man. I'm going with the Vegas Raiders, Josh. I don't feel comfortable with it, but I'm going to pick them.
This is going to be a funky game.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like I should go with the Pittsburgh Steelers because if I do pick the Raiders, that's an automatic loss because I've been a jinx to them all season.
Yeah.
but I do think they're going to win. I'm going to take the Raiders. I'm sorry, Raiders fans. I'm sorry. I know you guys are pissed off. I'm like, no, Josh, don't do it. We need a win. But I do think you're going to win, so I'm taking the Raiders.
There we go.
I may have just sealed your fate. I'm sorry. Going with the Vegas Raiders. On Christmas Day, the Miami Dolphins kick it off against the Green Bay Packers. This is the first of 3 games on Christmas Day. Miami finally back at home after a 3-game stretch on the road where they lost all 3. Green Bay Packers, they still have hopes of a playoff run. They have hopes of it, but they need to run the table. And they also need some help from others. Who you have?
So, I got the Packers being eliminated for the playoff, Josh. Give me the Fins up. Like you said, they're finally back home. They need a huge win to keep their playoff hopes up, man. Give me Miami on Christmas.
I'm going to take the Miami Dolphins finally back here at home. They lick their wounds, and they send the Green Bay Packers packing on Christmas Day. Let's go, Miami. Fins up. Send those cheeseheads back home empty-headed. Another game on Christmas Day. We got the Los Angeles Rams hosting the Denver Broncos. Roach, you know these 2 teams.
I do, man. Russell Wilson should be back for concussion protocols. That gives me enough to go with the Denver Broncos. Their defense, Josh, is great. There ain't no way Baker Mayfield's beating that defense. So give me Denver on the road on Christmas.
Yeah, I'm taking the Denver Broncos here as well. And the main reason being that defense.
Yep.
And Latavius Murray. Let's go.
Yes.
Get the job done. Now, the last game on Christmas Day at night, the primetime game, Arizona Cardinals hosting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay on a 2-game losing streak. Roach?
So, obviously, I have to rock with the Arizona Cardinals on this because of the Bucs rule. But this is actually a game, Josh. I think the Bucs are going to win this game. I just think they need a big win here to stay on top of the division. I got to pick Cardinals, but I do think the Bucs win this one. But go Cards.
I'm going to take the Buccaneers to win this one. I'll take Buccaneers to finally snap that losing streak and get the win on the road. Now, past Christmas Day, here on primetime Monday Night Football, we got the Indianapolis Colts hosting the Los Angeles Chargers. Colts on the shitty end of the greatest comeback in NFL history. They lose to the Minnesota Vikings. Matt Ryan on another blown lead. Man, who you got?
I got to rock with the Chargers, man. They could get Derwin James back. Jonathan Taylor-Josh is out for the year. Yeah, they're not going to blow a lead this time because they're never going to have one. Give me the Bolts.
I'm taking the Chargers as well. Colts just not at all a good team whatsoever. You guys had a good half last week against Minnesota. Before that game against the Raiders, that's about it. Yeah. Yep. Colts lose this one. I'm taking the Chargers. And that's going to do it for Daaaa Picks for week number 16. We appreciate everybody tuning in and watching. We hope you guys have a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas. Don't forget to leave out some cookies and milk for Santa Claus or Fury Claus. If it's Fury Claus, leave me a couple beers. I like that. I very much appreciate it. But we seriously hope you guys have a good week and enjoy with your family, your friends, and stay safe out there. And enjoy the games. Yes. Good luck. We'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.